Hello, everybody. Album reviews continues now. First up is Hot Tuna. Now, I believe this is their first album. I have several Hot Tuna albums, but the first several I do not have. Having always been albums that you come this close to getting, but never for whatever unknown reasons do. This is, to my knowledge, an acoustic one. Their first several albums have a mixed bag of stuff. Most of it's all good though, musically. And yeah, I like Hot Tuna. Yorma and I got to I saw Yorma solo-wise at a little place in New York City in 1984 or 5. At the end of the show, it was around 2 o'clock in the morning. I wound up with somebody else I was there with. And Yorma out on the street. We smoked a nice big bowl of weed. Had a Hendrix shirt on. He liked my Hendrix shirt, but I was very drunk. I could barely remember the rest of the conversation. He drove off in his van at like 3 o'clock in the morning to go to the Hamptons for a show the next day or so. And my friend and I then drove home. Probably we shouldn't have, but we made it. Here you go. We have Magical Mystery Tour. Geez, never heard of these guys. The Beatles. Well, from what I know about this album, it's pretty psychedelic. But I encourage you all to try it if you haven't listened to it. The Milkshakes. Huh. It has a very retro English mid-60s look to it. John Mayall sort of looking thing. Although I would surmise this to be a sort of power pop rock album. And maybe. And it looks like it'd probably be quite good, actually. Johnny Cash. Songs that made, what did it say? Made him famous. Well, this is actually a very cool album, and fairly valuable even. And I don't know the Johnny Cash discography very much, although it's quite extensive. This is, of course, one of the early ones from the 50s, 60 or 61 at the very latest, I would say. I think it's a 50s album, not 58 or 9. And this is probably has remnants, if not predominantly, of his rockabilly phase, where he countryed out. Here are Animal tracks, sort of like Herman's Hermits, but about 5 notches tougher. Much more blues, authentic, good players, had quite a career, very popular, more so probably in America even than England, as same with Herman's Hermits. Not many comparisons, although for some reason I've made a few, haven't I? And we now have Disraeli Gears, another in the pure classic grouping. The Best Cream album probably rivals the Jimi Hendrix Experience at this point. Arguably better in certain senses, but then again, when you're up against that, what can you say? This is just an incredible album. Every track is great. Virtually every second of it is essential. Get it. And we're done again.